Hey folks, it's time for yet another custom lesson. This one has been requested by Tobias Gunderson. So let's see what we've got. Human Juggler. Use the fists and the spear with the guardian spirits Yumehami and then Baku. The soul course Kasha, Ongyoki, Aberrant Soldier, Yasha, Niotengu, Lightning Gods. Please highlight Azuna cancels, takedown, defensive drop 2, and Chidori. I'm a big fan of bracing breeze to flash attack. Ooh, and can you put on Vermin on Beyond Infinity? And the answer to that is absolutely. Take a look right here. It is done. So yeah, I definitely made all this stuff work. So let's just go with the soul course, actually the weapons first, and then we'll talk about all the nitty-gritty stuff before I show you some combos. So Demon Horde Spear, because I want Life Drain Active Skill, Corruption, and Anima bonus on Grapple. That's really the main reason. Everything else is kind of cool. Normal Tsuchigumo Clawed Fists. So yeah, nothing too spicy. It's just my usual stuff I'm used to working with. And let's get on to the Guardian Spirits. So Yumehami was specifically requested, and so were all the Soul Cores. So let's get on to them. You've got Kasha. While I don't have a max rank Kasha, I would strongly advise getting Kasha up to rank 30, simply because Life Drain Yokai ability hit is such a great stat to have, and you want that as high as possible for the moments in which you can't necessarily sustain your life. So good stuff. Next, we have Aberrant Soldier. Get this one up to rank 30 for sure. These two stats are an absolute premium and so good. Anima bonus on Timely Guard is fantastic. Efficient yokai abilities, let's say when you kill an enemy with Kasha, and getting 16.9% back is great. You yeah, really helps with anima generation. Ongyoki I didn't bother boosting, but it's probably a good idea too. Backstab damage is nice. Having stealth is nice as well. So yeah, go for it. Next, we have Baku. So let's go start with Yomi. Feel free to boost up Yomi. I didn't. You don't really need to, but you can if you want. Ancient Niotengu, didn't really bother boosting it. Again, you can if you want. And then Yasha, I would recommend boosting this one up to 30. Not so much for the anima bonus. Oops. Not so much for the anima bonus on water attack, but for the active skill key consumption. On fists or claws, that's kind of a premium, just so that you can spam your skills more often. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Didn't really have to think too much outside the box. I just had to worry more so about how to really make all this work together. So let me get the controller out and show you some of the things that are possible. So right, the focus of this is going to be mainly on humans because that's what was requested. So let's just show you a couple of things in case you weren't aware. So Bracing Breeze is always really nice. You can do flash attack, start stuff like that if you'd like. You can really ruin humans this way. Fist already naturally is kind of good at that. So that's not really going to be too much of a concern. Against yokai, you might feel like it's a little difficult, but with the soul cores, you'll be alright. So I'll just show you some things you can do. So let's go with takedown. So takedown 3 won't work unless the target is low on ki. But you can always sequence things into a battering ram. Alright. Izuna cancel. Oh, if that target was a little lighter, it wouldn't be as big of a deal and I would have juggled them. Let me showcase it on Ninja instead. So get over here. Okay, ready? Kind of neat. Alright, so let's showcase Chidori. Chidori is kind of the trickiest one to work with in my opinion. Simply because if you want the secondary benefit of Chidori, you gotta make sure that their ki is low enough. Like, you need second part of Chidori to hit, like, right about now would be good. Very sweet, right? Cool concept, right? Now what about things with defensive drop? That didn't work. Ah, there's a bit of a delay. I always seem to forget that. Fine, takedown 3 it is. Pretty dirty. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, get over here. It'll use Aberrant Soldier a lot to quick cancel all sorts of things, by the way. That's my recommendation anyway. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave. There's that. So where do the cores Kasha, I mean Kasha, where does Kasha fit in? Kasha just kind of like throw it in, get a bunch of life back. It's kind of just, again, it's independent damage dealer. So here, watch. If I just throw out Kasha and then do nothing, watch what happens. It's pretty crazy on its own. So if I mix in, say, Confusion on top of this, it's kind of devastating. So yeah, you'll find that Kasha will just straight up destroy stuff. But what about all these other cores? What are some things you can do with, say, Yomi? Because you haven't seen me use Yomi yet. So I've probably showcased this combo already in another custom lesson. Flying Fist! Whee! That's like one example. Ah, you were slowed down. Nyotengu. Very nice. I wonder if I could have gone for it there. Not exactly sure. Well, let me showcase some yokai shift stuff before I focus on the human parts. How do I want to start this? I think I'll probably start it with Brute. Oh, come on, hit the weak point, would you mind? I'm just gonna stomp spam. Close enough. This is gonna be very powerful. Paralysis isn't the most accurate, it's not the most accurate representation of what you're actually gonna face. So I'll kind of work without it. But that is, it's kind of crazy. It just straight up will like blow things up. Yeah, pretty crazy. You've got access to quad elemental confusion. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. Even just this alone, a fire wave followed by a water wave, and then you can always just teleport with lightning. It's really powerful. So yeah, you're not gonna have really much trouble with it. All right, let's go into Yumehami. Showcase what you can do. Oh, you teleported away. Assuming the target doesn't despawn, you can mix in attacks. And if you're comfortable not using yokai abilities for some time, you can always throw out Kasha, and then Kasha will just ruin them for you. But yeah, Aberrant Soldier is going to be like your quick sort of core to be able to spam the yokai shift charge over and over again. And it's just like nonsensical amount of stagger at that point. Pretty wild, huh? But alright, let's just showcase how these soul cores can work and with the weapons against a Yoki, since of course not every opponent is gonna be a human. And then just throw out Kasha. And then watch it die. It's dead. Alright, what about spear play? Oh, not the best. Can always push him away with Yasha. Backslash into Yomi. Quite devastating, is it not? But again, let's just focus on the humans, because humans is what you asked for, right? So let's get to it. What you got? Oh, you're dead. Didn't really get to play with my food. More things. Come here. You're gonna die before. It's not gonna matter. They're just gonna die before this. All right. Try a few more things. Oops. Bad timing there. It's timely guard timing. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. What you got? Nope. Nope. Just nope. Alright, maybe like one or two more things, and then I think I'll be good. What? What you got? You ain't got squat. You ain't got squat. Alright, let me show you a few more things. Okay. Attack. Aw, fine, we'll do a takedown thing. Do a takedown thing, buddy. One more time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Oh, mega dead. Alright, alright. Well, maybe just one more, because this is quite addictive. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Okay, okay, I lied. One more things. Because as you can imagine, this can be a lot of fun. Okay, fine. Don't hit me. Try and hit me now. Do it. Oh! Alright. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't keep the runtime of this video too high. But there's definitely a lot you can do, a lot you can play around with, and it's a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching for now, and I will see you guys soon enough. Alright, we're here for the juggles, so let's get straight to it. Now, I have a little difficulty against this enemy simply because I'm not used to juggling as often. It's actually kind of something I avoid because, for me, personally speaking, I find that it can just make the fights a little too boring, but again, no judgments here. That's why I made sure to do this. So it's just taking me some time to get used to doing this in the first place. So once I get into that rhythm, you'll see how it can really shine and how it can feel really awesome to pull off these sweet combos. The reason I picked this scroll, which by the way involves purple Maeda Toshiie, is simply because it's pretty much all humans, excluding this one skeleton warrior. I thought of other scrolls that I could do, but I figured this one would be pretty cool since, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So let's just kill the skeleton warrior and then we'll get on to the juggling as much as I can anyway. So now we've got all humans to worry about. So we got this guy and takedown 1, takedown 2. I know a takedown 3 won't succeed, so I decided to mix it up with other attacks. And you can see I'm still kind of getting used to things, but here's where the glory is going to happen. Chidori, yes! Works really well when an opponent is basically at no ki. And nice. So you can see I'm getting used to it once again. Another one. I guess he fell down, and then I'll just let Kasha do Kasha things and kind of combo with it. Target's dead. But that's just the beginning. I get really comfortable with these juggles against this opponent as I use all the various desired things. So I've got to do things like defensive drop too, so I'm just waiting for an attack like that. Excellent. Cancel some animation. Battering ram right afterwards. Very sweet. Get some distance. Can't see much. Go Yasha. Fatal thrust. Do a whopping amount of damage. Inflict confusion on top of that. And here we go. Now I'm playing a bit of the distance game, which Spear is so good at. But I gotta show more things, right? I gotta do more Azuma cancels. I do battering ram, which ain't bad. But again, I'm less worried about killing them and more about doing it with things like that were requested, like Azuna cancels. So I'm trying to actually get him not entirely out of key, but low key, so I can do things like that. It's actually easier for me to just destroy their key than it is to do these juggles, believe it or not. Get some Tiger Claws, do more things. Let's see, what else do I gotta do? I gotta do Takedown 3 and Beyond Infinity. I've already done Chidori, so let's just see what else I can mix in. So that's actually my goal. It's honestly, here, Takedown 3. Awesome. Delicious. Oh, battering ram. If I had more anima, perfect moment to use Yomi to close the gap. But I'm actually much more preoccupied with showcasing the things that were requested, so that's why I'm going for Beyond Infinity. I didn't get the paralysis, unfortunately, but that's why I'm going to do it again. So let's get that paralysis this time, and paralyzed into Yokai Shift. Excellent. So yeah, now I accomplished everything else, and so I feel content enough with this clip to go fight Maeda Toshiie. So let's throw out some brute power. I'm not actually able to capitalize on it as much as I had wanted to, and so you'll see how I kind of mess up. I'm like, crap, I messed up that entire slow triple threat. But not to worry, target is confused. And one of the troubles I actually have in this, in all honesty, it's just a first world problem, is that my damage output and power overall with all this human-based pressure is so effective, I don't actually realize where I kind of am in terms of phases for the fight. So I'm just like going ham as much as I can because it's just what I like to do. And you can see here Kasha is going to put in a lot of work, do a good chunk of damage, help me get the target confused, and this is actually where things kind of got a little messy. I didn't realize he was at phase 2 this quickly. I'm like, okay, I gotta get my brain in gear for this. But yeah, that's one of the things with confusion. It can be absolutely crazy. And when you have access to so many different elements and a lot of key-based pressure, there's one to do to cancel. When you have access to all these things, it can be crazy. So here, Beyond Infinity on a confused target who's out of key, yeah, it's quite, it's pretty crazy. And look at that, his health is pretty low. I wanted to do some of the other juggles, and so I was trying to prioritize that, but it totally, just again, I was totally caught off guard by how quickly I was killing him. I wanted a little bit more time to style. See, I even made sure to get Merciless Barrage. I wanted to do some other things. Do I go for a high stance thing? No, I go for a Nyotengu. And I just, again, my rhythm's a little off, but he's still dying. So again, this is why I'm saying it's a first world problem. But alright, let's go, let's kill him. What's the cool way I'm going to try to kill him? So I think I try to go for a Flying Monkey at some point. Oh, Chidori. I was going for Chidori, of course. But it's not going to work out. Tornado, I'm just kind of waiting. I'm like, maybe I want to do Bracing Breeze. I got no clue, man. I don't actually think I did Bracing Breeze into Flash Attack. But yeah, see, I'm kind of like messing up. It's okay though. I'm still killing him, right? Ongyoki, because I'm like, dude, I don't know how I want to do this, so I'll just back out. And so, oh boy. Oh boy. And fine, I guess I'll just stab him like that. So yeah, it works. Whatever works, right? In any case, this was a success. It was pretty cool. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable, and I will, of course, see you guys next time.